Hello and welcome to Film Companion South. You're watching NotATollyReview. My name is Hriday Ranjan. This week's movie is Om Bheem Bush. The film stars Sree Vishnu, Priyadarshi and Rahul Ramakrishna and is written and directed by Sree Harsha. Now, how do you review a movie whose tagline itself says, "No logic, only magic"? Om Bheem Bush is another film from the Sree Vishnu multiverse where the scripts are all light-hearted, the characters are all aimless but they are good-natured, and the theme of the movie is generally on a lighter tone. Sree Vishnu, Darshi and Rahul are students of science. I mean, it's all vague science, but they are three useless guys who do their research under a scientist. Once the research is done, they find a village that believes in superstitions and black magic and they decide to pitch their tent over there. One thing that the film achieves, and it stays true to, is that it doesn't take itself too seriously at any point of time. Characters get shot in the posterior for being mistaken for a Russian wife. There's nothing wrong with a comedy that discards logic, but Om Bheem Bush is just vulgar at some points. Some of the women get a coming of cleavage role. The jokes are all low-hanging fruits, like the characters saying Mingadam. It seems like the kind of classless, degenerate stuff that one would wipe away from their IMDb page. There's a whole 5-minute scene where these three scientists, they tie a weight to a person's member because he is suffering from erectile dysfunction. There is another character who is constantly heaving and moaning. Now, I'm all for nonsensical no-brainers, but here the bar is so low that you have to pinch yourself twice. Once, to believe what's happening on screen, and secondly, to stay awake. I thought this was just another movie that I could cringe watch on OTT. But then, like a rising phoenix, the film elevates itself in the final act with the writing masterstroke that had me in splits. The film and its characters plunge headlong into the director's wacky vision that is completely unhinged. In fact, it's one of those rare movies that saves its best for the last, ending in a high. And there's another thing that the filmmaker does with Rahul Ramakrishna's character, which I can't reveal for fear of revealing spoilers, but if you catch the movie, you might catch it. Om Bheem Bush is one of those films that requires patience, and it does test your patience too, but the reward is rather rewarding. And before you know it, you are back in the Sree Vishnu multiverse, where the good guys are on the winning side and all is well with the world. The only thing the film needed was that the trio, the three leads, perform well, and somehow, like a miracle, it all seems to fall into place in the end. Om Bheem Bush is one of those films that tests your patience but also rewards you. It is like a film that has a bipolar disorder. I hope you enjoyed our review of the film. Please subscribe to Film Companion South on YouTube for more interviews, reviews and videos. Thank you.